And I believe the righteous will always win over evil.
Investigators are getting hunters involved in the search for a missing Columbia woman just as deer hunting season begins.
Plus, 1 dead, 1 wounded in a Columbia shooting this morning.
And people in Jefferson City are bidding on rundown homes after this summer's tornado damage. This is KOMU 8 News at 6.
Coverage you can count on. KOMU 8 News starts now.
A shooting in East Columbia has left 1 person dead and another injured. Good evening, everyone. I'm Jordan Berger.
And I'm Marina Silva. Thanks for joining us. Police got the call shortly after 8 this morning. KOMU 8's Morgan Rydell spent the day at the crime scene and joins us live with what we've learned so far. Morgan?
I'm here live where police tape covered the area earlier today, but things have since calmed down. This apartment right behind me is where police found 2 people with gunshot wounds. Police say 22-year-old Deshaun Graves shot and injured a woman and then shot himself. Graves died a short time later. Police spent the morning talking to neighbors and taking evidence from the building. The street and driveway were filled with police cars, ambulances, and a crime scene investigation truck. Neighbors were confused to hear what had taken place. And one man I talked to has been living at the complex for 4 years and was shocked at what he woke up to.
Since when I moved in here till today, that's the first time I see it. I'm always saying, oh, this place is really quiet, you know. But surprised me what happened now.
The unnamed woman suffered a non-life-threatening gunshot wound. Live in Columbia, Morgan Rydell, KOMU 8 News.
A child who was walking near the scene of the shooting was initially thought to be missing. Police now say she's safe. CPD says 2 people reported the child roaming in the area while the shooting investigation was ongoing. Police used a drone to search the wooded area around the scene, but were unable to find her. This afternoon, police say she has been located and is safe with her family in Jefferson City. Today, prosecutors charged a Columbia man with child sex crimes that happened this year and last year. 41-year-old Kale Clythermise is facing several charges, including child molestation. Prosecutor Jessica Caldera told KOMU 8 News the incidents involved 2 victims over a 7-year period. The assaults allegedly happened between 2012 and as recently as this year. Today, Columbia Police is asking hunters and rural landowners for help in finding Columbia's missing woman, Mungshee G. Elledge.
Take a look at your screen here. Officers say people, especially in these counties, should check hunting cameras used from October 8th to October 11th for any clues that could help find Mungshee G. CPD detectives say she may also have had this purse with her when she disappeared. Now, today, in a statement to KOMU 8, Munkshee's family said, quote, "We have never doubted that our daughter disappeared under suspicious circumstances. We ask Joe Elledge to come forward with information related to what happened to Mungshee."
My question always stays the same. That is, where is Mungshee right now? So if you know anything about that, if you have any idea, I would say I would eager you to come out.
In the week since her disappearance, we've learned new details about the case. We now know Mungshee G. Elledge's husband is the main suspect in her disappearance. Prosecutors shared phone recordings of him appearing to threaten his wife, saying, quote, "I'm going to bury the earth over you," among other things. The recording suggests Joseph Elledge wanted a divorce as soon as possible. Authorities have said they have no evidence to prove Mungshee G is still alive. They also told us before reporting his wife missing, Joseph Elledge drove around various mid-Missouri cities for hours with their daughter in the car. We also know Joseph Elledge allegedly told police he did not look for his wife after she disappeared.
Temperatures are starting to cool off rather rapidly. We're at 43 in Columbia, 39 in Jefferson City, 42 in Versailles, but that's still 5 degrees warmer than we were at this time yesterday. And that warmer air, it's going to be a trend we continue to see through the weekend thanks to this high pressure system. As this high pressure system moves away, southerly winds are going to kick in. That's a warm weather direction, and that's going to help us for Saturday. Sunday, though, a cold front's going to move through, giving us some chances of rain. And those rain chances are going to be pretty isolated on Sunday. We'll track them hour by hour a little bit later on. But our concern for tomorrow, it's going to be patchy freezing fog across the region, which could lead to some frosted windshields. We'll talk about that and take a full look at the weekend, but with an hour by hour track later on.
All right, Matt, thank you. 4 historic Jefferson City homes are in need of repair. The Jefferson City Housing Authority had the homes on display today. The properties have suffered from tornado damage and neglect. Interested developers toured the houses to see if they want to submit a proposal to redevelop it. One potential developer says he thinks the homes still have special character.
I also want to bring some modern touches to it. So I want to bring a unique, revival to the properties that make it creative and different.
The proposals can be unique and can range from businesses to homes. Proposals are due in January.
Moberly will be replacing all of their water meters next year. The city approved a $4.6 million bid to replace every component of the water billing system. The city will replace all commercial and residential meters as well as the billing software. Moberly's Director of Public Utilities says it will take a few months to fix everything.
We expect to start replacing the commercial meters first, right after the first of the year. And then residential meters will be next, and that will happen probably sometime during April, maybe May.
The billing software will be the last piece to be replaced towards the end of next year. For the third time in 1 week, a boil water advisory has been issued for some customers in Hickory Hills near Jefferson City. Missouri American Water said contractors working in the area have repeatedly struck a water main. The advisories affect about 50 homes. Residents of those homes are asked to boil their water for 3 minutes before using it.
Here's what's happening right now. Deputies in Marys County are looking for a man they say stole a car, crashed it, then ran away this morning. Deputies say the man, 23-year-old Shay Vincent, crashed the stolen car during the chase and left an injured person trapped in their car. The sheriff's office says this was the second car Vincent stole today. They do believe he is on foot, headed toward Route EE, and he is armed. They're asking people in the area of Marys County Road 405 and 402 to lock their doors and their cars. An honor for 5 Boone County veterans who made the ultimate sacrifice. That's coming up.
And temperatures for this evening will fall to about 34 by 9 o'clock. Fog develops into the morning, creating some frosty windshields for you. But it's a pick day of the weekend with highs stopping out in the lower 50s. A full look at your rain chances on Sunday coming up later.
Never be surprised by the weather. Download the